Believe it or not, some European governments are telling citizens to stock up on food reserves for 2025, just in case, there is an Eastern EU invasion or in case of a cyber attack on the banking systems. Well, it may sound anecdotal, but if you have listings in Europe or you cater to European travelers, this kind of a certainty is part of the picture. Some travelers may find it hard to book today a stay for next summer when they hear such warnings. And you know what? Even outside Europe, shorter booking windows are a growing challenge. In the US, they've already been shrinking, and 2025 isn't shaping up to reverse the trend. For vacation rental managers, this means less predictability, more last minute bookings, and an even greater need for flexibility. But let's set aside the canned beans before they fall on my feet and focus on what really matters, the key trends shaping 2025 for vacation rentals. I'll walk you through 6 topics, each with its challenges and some silver linings too. Let's dive in. 1. Regulatory and compliance challenges. First up, the regulators. 2025 isn't giving vacation rental managers a break when it comes to rules. Laws like New York's Local Law 18 and France's Loi Le Mer are capping rental days, layering on more safety rules, and introducing quotas that make you feel like you're playing bureaucratic twister. Fines? They're hefty, especially if your clients aren't playing by the rules. And it's not just about rules, it's about resources. Navigating those new regulations will demand more time, technology, and legal know how. Oh, did I mention the rising administrative costs? Inflation still running high in both the US and Europe, making compliance even pricier. Well, the silver lining, advocacy efforts have worked wonders in places like Portugal and even New York City. Unified industry voices have softened some overly strict rules. And let's face it, compliance can actually help you stand out as a professional. Guests and property owners trust managers who follow the rules and get the details right. Number 2, shrinking profit margins. Inflation isn't just making groceries expensive, it's squeezing your profit margins too. From rising compliance costs to higher staff wages, operational expenses aren't slowing down in 2025. And there's also the Airbnb co-host network, which has brought in less experienced operators willing to charge lower commissions, putting downward pressure on your fees. On top of that, shorter booking windows force you to offer discounts to fill last minute gaps. It's like trying to run a marathon with a leaky wallet. The silver lining, you can outsmart these challenges with the right tools and strategies. Optimize with tech. Tools like Price Labs can help you price dynamically, avoiding unnecessary discount, filling up occupancy early, and staying competitive. You can also go into value over discounts. What I mean is that instead of cutting prices, you can focus on adding value through bundled services or curated experiences, things people are willing to pay for. Um, for example, upselling services or even more things on location. Um, Third factor here is market supply and competition. Oversupply, it's a buzzword that keeps vacation rental managers up at night. It's been so for the last 2 years. Platforms like Airbnb are flooding the market with new listings, from traditional vacation rental hotspots to urban areas. This creates intense competition, often with low quality listings that drag down the guest experience. True, um, because of inflation, high rates, and as well the decrease in the end of the vacation rental boom, there's probably fewer listings or fewer houses that have been built to just be a vacation rental. So that could slow down the number of properties coming online. But Airbnb, Booking, and Vrbo are still advertising really, really hard to get people to start listing that property. And it's not just saturation, it's price wars. When everyone's racing to the bottom, maintaining profitability becomes an uphill battle. Oversupply is not the end of the world, right? You can carve out a niche, for example, focus on unique guest needs like multi-generational travel or properties in underserved rural areas. Number two, think about using platforms strategically. Channels like Marriott Homes and Villas or regional OTAs, such as Abritel in France, cater to specific audiences and can give you a competitive edge. You can leverage data as well, use tools to monitor local trends and adapt your strategy accordingly. Oversupply isn't about competing with everyone, it's about competing where it counts. Fourth one is adapting to evolving guest preferences. Today's travelers want more than a bed to sleep in. They want experiences, personalization, alignment with their values. From wellness and sensory friendly stays to eco conscious travel, preferences are shifting. Let's not forget multi generational travel, right? A growing trend where families of all ages vacation together, if only to save money or to reconnect. These expectations come with challenges. Operational upgrades are needed to meet demands for quieter, more tranquil spaces in an always on world. Tech integration, like seamless communication and personalized recommendations, is no longer optional. The silver lining, meeting the demands builds loyalty. One, you can stand out by serving niche guests, right? Sensory friendly stays, wellness retreats, or eco conscious properties can create unique selling points. And invest in guest centric tech. Think about these tools that can enhance communication, booking experiences, and can drive repeat business and help you stand out. Automated AI messaging, automated upselling of services as well. That's good for the profit margins, and that's good as well to serve the needs of the clients. The fifth one is economic uncertainty and operational complexity. Well, here's a sobering thought. Natural disasters like hurricanes, wildfires, and floods are becoming more frequent and can wipe out entire businesses. Combine this with economic uncertainty and fluctuating travel demand, you got a cocktail of unpredictability. But unpredictability doesn't mean unpreparedness. One, diversify your portfolio if you can. Spread risk by expanding into different regions or property types within the same market. This ensures that one disaster or market shift doesn't cripple your business. Two, get insured. Comprehensive disaster insurance isn't just a nice to have, it's essential for long term survival. Last one, number six, Airbnb and its shifting focus in 2025. Well, finally, let's talk about Airbnb. It's the industry giant. The cracks are starting to show. In Europe, Booking.com is stealing its market share. And in the US, Vrbo is making moves in urban areas. At the same time, Airbnb is stretching itself thin with ambitions to become a lifestyle brand, launching into two new verticals each year. But it's not all bad news. Airbnb knows how to stay relevant. One, the co-host network we talked about. This program helps struggling experience hosts level up, ensuring higher quality experiences for guests. Number two, the host service marketplace, right? It could be a game changer in 2025 with platforms that offer third-party services to hosts, property managers, like handling cleaning, guest messaging, and even revenue optimization. When Airbnb faces challenges, its focus on personalization and host empowerment ensures it remains a key player for 2025, of course. So there you have it, 2025 in a nutshell. Yes, there are challenges, regulations, competition, rising costs. They all here real. But so are opportunities. With the right tools, strategies, and mindset, you can turn these challenges to wins. And if it all fails, at least you've got this kind of beans to fall back on.